This is the Southern Fried Scientist for Southern Fried Science's Ocean Story Slam. Don't forget to put the plug in. It's the very first thing everyone who owns a boat is going to tell you when you get your first boat. Don't forget to put the plug in. I was working in a mycology lab in college. We were studying the antibiotic resistances of Candida from hog farms. At these large factory farms, they pen the hogs up so tight that the poor sows can't even turn around. Then they force feed them a cocktail of fish meal, cornmeal, and antibiotics. No one really understands why, but hogs fed large quantities of antibiotics grow significantly larger than those that aren't. And hogs are notorious for two qualities: the amount of food that can go into one end, and the amount of waste that can come out of the other end. And when the food is full of antibiotics, the waste is too. Hog waste isn't like cow manure. It's not solid. It looks and behaves much like an oil slick, and that oil slick has to go somewhere. The biggest farms have lagoons, huge lakes of hog shit that stretch out for acres. Some of these lagoons make super fun sites look like a fine place to raise a family. They are probably the most toxic, foul places in the world. They are also filled with antibiotic-resistant fungi. So that's where we take our samples from. For reasons that still aren't clear to me, we decided the best thing to do would be to take our samples from the very middle of the lagoon, out about 200 meters from shore, in the middle of the summer, in an acre-wide, 10-meter deep lake of pig shit. So me and my lab mate climbed into a dinghy and paddled out. Hog waste doesn't behave like water. You can't really paddle through it. You can't swim in it. And so we had a line attaching us to the shore. That line was the most important thing in my world. The smell was overwhelming, but you stop smelling it after a while. As we made it out about halfway to the middle, I noticed something that disturbed me. The boat was sitting deeper than it used to, and the stern was filling up. We forgot to put the plug in. 10 meters from shore, in a lake of rotting hog waste, our boat was sinking. So me and my lab mate, we paddled and we hoped to hell that we could make it back to shore before we lost the boat, and we did, just barely. My clothes, they all had to be thrown out right there, and most of my pride went with them. But no matter how many boats I've lost since then, I've never forgot to put the plug in.